Hey everybody, this looks to be a massive, massive undertaking in the first area. They've opened up pass 1, or zone 1 I guess you could say, the gates, and we got the real big boys fighting here. I walked into this unknowing. It looks like the Alliance BDM is kind of just taking on everyone, and from what I can see, it looks like they're doing a pretty good job of it so far in as of what there is. Let's see what we got going. Can we find some more? The first war that we see is going on right here. Once this gets loaded up, and it's pretty interesting tactics because this is all in the first zone. So I am trying to guess if this is just a battle for, like, for example, the Forerunners Abbey or whatnot. But here we have BDM 2 currently attacking. Let's see, the owner is BDM 2. They it's just amazing that the requirements are 30 plus million power, especially coming from server 109, where you just can't recruit like that. But I mean, this is the well server, and me with 91 million power, I would only be like 20th place on this server. It's just insane, to be honest. But they are a member of the BDM family. They got 3.2 billion with 118 people, so that's kind of impressive. They're building this tower here, and I guess it's to take this tower. An alliance with 2.3, so we could go on and say, is BDM bullying? But I mean, I guess we could add this up. We're at 3.2 versus 2.3, so that is an advantage as of right now. But that's just one area. So let's see what we got elsewhere. It was a little bit more chaotic a second ago. They got wood pile going on, and they're coming in from all the way over here. So it looks like their starting location was beyond, was all the way up here, and then they came into the area. All right. And then where all of this mess is also another war zone. And this would be from the rest of the BDM family, I think. Let's see. There we go. So here we have the main BDM, and they are just straight going at it right now. Let's see, they are going after, oh, we do have this. So we got GDO1. GDO1's power is 2.2. So right now it's a 2 front attack. So it's a sub and a main versus 2 other alliances. They're stronger than both, so I don't really see that part impressive. But that's not the whole story, because they're also fighting up here, and this is a 1.5 billion power, so those 2 alliances combined are actually bigger than BDM. So that's where it does look like they're just not picking on people, and it is just going. It is a straight 2-prong attack over here as we speak. And to be honest, that's just kind of impressive when you can go after 2 areas. And they are just simply not afraid of this behemoth that's going on. Sorry for all this. I am adjusting my window screens. And I didn't know it, but Chizgold is actually on this server. I reached out to him. We'll see if he responds back or not. He's a busy guy, I'm sure. And I I do want to show you the conversation that started me into this, because it is kind of funny. Whenever I announce myself, of course nobody believes who you are. I mean, it's just a random ass person. Like, here's my name. Um, but I'm just like, hey, like, subscribe. You know, shamelessly trying to say, you know, grow myself some. But of course, they're like saying I'm delusional, and they're like, prove it. So then I do go prove it. But then they're talking about their cocks because no one believes. But once they believe, it is interesting. And to come back to it, it was funny because even BDMs, you know, they're not lying. And for those of you watching, you know that I'm not lying. But to come back to them saying that if I was who I was, they all have big cocks. So apparently, server 32 or S11, Super Server 11. If any of you guys are watching this, apparently you all got some huge cocks because it is what it is. But BDM and BDM2 are clapping 6 alliances, and apparently someone on this own server didn't know what that meant, but that means they are actually targeting 6 alliances all in one. To be honest, that is actually quite impressive to do that. So I'm just going to follow along and see what is actually going on with that. Nice, I've gained some more subscribers, and I thank you all for that. Make sure you hit the like. There's 5 of you watching. I should have at least 5 likes at the moment, so let me get those. And if you know anyone else that's interested, since I'm not on the other server, if you can post this on the main server 109, I'm sure they would be really interested in this as well. One thing that I am curious about is, are these behemoths stronger on these newer servers? Because if you have an alliance where they don't even take people less than 30 million and they're all 4.5s, you know, these behemoths won't last long. So it does make you wonder about that. Man, they are just going at it. Who is this alliance? BLD. So they're another alliance at 1.5 billion. So from what I can see right now, BDM is not playing around. They are actually, even though the alliances are smaller than them per se, but just BDM alone is going after something much greater than them when you add all 3 together. I am really curious how this shapes out. Let's see. Gosh, man, look at this. 1, 2, 3 main fronts going on here. I don't even know how this happened, but when we come over to this area, this is where you start seeing some of the other big boys. And especially up here, Zulan. Zulan has the D&K alliance, or the DS family, I guess you could call it. And within this alliance, you're going to see some real heavy hitters. They're currently at, that's just insane, 4 billion. It just seems like every couple days this just goes up by 1 billion. It's pretty interesting, and I am really curious what's going to happen when they open up the zones. But it does look like, because of the way the zones are set up, that these powerhouses aren't going to meet each other until zone 3, if it's anything like the previous server that we were in. But just look at these numbers: 155 million, 127 million, 98 million. So this is basically the equivalent of where I will be in a couple of weeks. 94 million, 71 million, 76, 90, 64, 88. So this is obviously the juggernaut of an alliance. But when we go into the land, there is a hard lock right here. So they cannot interfere at all with anything that's going on over here right now. So what it does look like is BDM is, here's another alliance. I forgot about this one. So let's look at the NK alliance. So this is another alliance with 2 billion. So BDM, they're not playing around, man. They are basically going at everybody. So let's see. Red is BDM. They have done an awfully long march to get to where they are at. Where did they start? Alright, so BDM, so they both started in Sophostria, which is an interesting start. I've never paid attention to this. And BD2, which is the other alliance that's in here. Let's see. They started right at the gate, and it looks like they might have waited for that to happen. No, so they started all the way up here. They threw a fortress down, and from this fortress, they just marched all the way to here. And I guess at this point, you know, the war is fighting as they're going to expand. So let's see if we can figure out what their expansion goals are going to be. And I do think it's very clear what the expansion goals are going to be. They are straight up going to try and take out...
The three factions have built their... Alas, the pass is to occupy...
They're going to straight up take out NK. So if I was NK... man, they're in an interesting situation, is one way to put it. So both of these alliances marched all the way from Sophria, collected everything as they go, went to Katlia, and now it looks like they're securing, because this is obviously going to be a big war, because BDM is no part of this. So BDM on this one front, this is just really impressive. BDM on this one front is basically in one swoop taking out everything. This is just massive. And so if we take it further, let's see, we're going to go a little bit further out. And obviously the goal is going to be for them to crush through this and then to take out number one. So what they're doing is a complete sweep around. Looks like they're going to try, let's see, one gate there, one gate there. So BDM will have both gates swooping all the way around into Burning Lands. And then at that point, we'll see if they have the power to take over these alliances that are in here. I don't know what the strengths are of these alliances, but I guess we could look while we're at it. We got 1.1 billion. Oh, there's a... What is going on here? Woo. Let's take a look and see what kind of power. So they're obviously lined up and not their alliance. This alliance has, so they're just a baby alliance. NFR is a baby alliance, so I'm curious what this setup is going to be. Are they friends, I guess is the question. What is their alliance? Allies, so they are not allies. What do we got going on? Hey guys, so I can't go in yet because apparently even in here the whole ranking system is still, let's see, alliance power. Yeah, so even on the newer servers, so season 2, you really can't see stuff like that yet. So I would have to just maybe go in like this. So they're at 4 billion. I'll type that in there, 4 billion for them. Let me come back. Oh, sorry, 3.4. So BDM has 3.4, BDM2 has 3.2. And they're fighting like this alliance. They're fighting a lot of these alliances that are up in here. Like, they're just not playing around. Obviously this is the top alliance with 4 billion. It almost seems like they just have a free road. Like, I guess going into season 2, I guess nobody knew that they wanted to mess with, I guess, the dragon family. So I'm sure there was a pre-arranged, we're going to wait to see where dragon family goes, and then from there we're going to not go there. And this is all really good to learn, because there's a lot, and a lot of people ask, what is C going to do? What are we going to do going into the next area? And a lot of that is going to be determined on what is the merger. And yeah, Osama, like, it's no joke. BDM, which is Chisgol Gaming. I didn't know that, but that is the alliance he's in. BDM Gaming is, yeah, like right here. You got just right here alone, 1, 2, 3. There's 3 fronts right there alone. So this is not well, no matter how you look at it, there's always bullying. So there's always 2 sides to everything. But in this actual case, they didn't just go, hey, we're gonna go pick on this alliance, we're gonna go. No, they're just like, it was a straight line to get in there. It, like I said, it's kind of really crazy. Let me see. BLB. I do think BLB might have been one of the smaller alliances. No, I just keep getting confused with the different sizes. Yes, like, I've reached, so I'm gonna type as well. I've reached, and I've shown my credentials, but I mean, they're obviously in the middle of a war. I'm trying to get into the alliance. Just from a content aspect of it all, I guess is a good way to put it. Let me see if I can reach out to their leader. Let's look at... Yeah, so yeah, I did reach out to Wolfalicious. I didn't even realize I was talking to the leader. But they're not playing around. Let's see what we got here. It looks like they've all teleported forward for the most part. And then since they did a straight line shot, it is going to be hard for them to get all of those alliances forward. Or not alliances, but all these castles in. Because, like, I mean, it's not obvious here, but you can't teleport along all of this. You can't teleport here. So, and then, like, this is where it's real tricky, and it's also really impressive what they're doing, because there just isn't really anywhere to put down like, you know, your thing here, because it's like a pass. So what looks like a good defensive position for these alliances is just kind of just being overrun. Something, there we go. Okay, we're back. And as you can see, like, even though they're stronger, like, this is just tough. And this is just kind of like what happened to C when we went against, at then time called Chaos and T21 and KDLO. It is tough when you're extended like this, like we were, and then you have to go against other alliances. So I am pretty sure that before they went into this, they obviously had a very solid game plan. Like, they knew, because they had their troops divided. So they have a lot of troops here. At this point, I feel like GDO1 has given up. Let me see. Yeah, GDO1, it really looks like has just laying it down. They were going against KN as well, or NK. It looks like they're trying to put up this tower. It'll be interesting what's going to happen. Because once they get this down, they're going to do a multi-prong. This is probably where they're going to split up. It just depends, because if their priority is to take this gate, gosh, look at this, all these alliances that went to this gate. So if the priority is that gate, they technically don't need to take out all of this. Who is this? DD, how strong are they? 1 billion power. It's honestly, it's just hard to tell the activity, because like I said, this is the whale server, and it's, gosh man, like, and I know the numbers are different than ours because of the fact that on our server, if you got 1 billion, you're one of the more actives, obviously, because like now that KDLO is falling apart, they're not even at 1 billion anymore, but they still got some heavy hitters, and the money is here. But like, at this point, I would probably say that a 1 billion alliance may not be quite as active as you think. Who's GDO1? See, they're in this fight as well. Yep, okay. So if we go to GDO1, let's look at its members. So compared to what we've been seeing, yeah, compared to what we've been seeing, they're at 2. So the crazy part is they're actually stronger than main C. But I mean, when you've got like an extra, you know, like month or two, your players are going to keep creeping bigger. And another thing to think about it is when the servers merge, there is going to be a shift in power. And the shift of power is going to come quite simply from, you're going to have 10 million power players, and this is their chance to go to another alliance, and it may be another server, because, you know, if you switch to another alliance on your own server, then they can say you're just a traitor, blah, 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 right? But if you switch to another alliance that was on another server, well, now you're just shifting powers, and we are going to see this next season. All right, guys, I have 8 people watching. Let me get some more likes. Let me get some more comments. Y'all killing me now with these likes. Throw these likes up. And if you have anything in particular you want to see, let me know in the comments, because I am learning this as I go as well. And this is going to be some really good stuff for later. Geez, just look at this. This is just insane. Where are they all going? Why are they going back? So once they get this tower built, they are now touching here, and they're touching here. They're already touching, so this is just an extension. But with that tower, it'll give them access to here. And once they take out these 2 hours, they don't got to worry about them again until they come over this way. So let's see, where's their other alliance at? They're right here. So let's see, which alliance was this again? NK. So NK is actually being hit from both sides at the moment. Yeah, because once this gets built, they're going to attack NK here. Let's see what we got going. And wow, look at this. It's a level 7 magma in zone 1. That's just insane. So I guess that would answer my question earlier. Like, this bear is only level 1. The magmas are level 7. The dragon is level 8. That's just pretty good. That, I mean, you're obviously at that point. So in our season, everything was designed so that you don't need a single T5, and I think server 110 proved that. Server 110 didn't have any T5s, and they were able to do elite everything. But that's not going to be the case here. I actually might get my way into the top alliance. This is pretty interesting. We'll see how that... Yeah, and from there I can get some insights. I did tell the leader that, and this is where I might have to put up my dog, to block the chats, because obviously I'm not gonna show the chats in there when I get in, because that would be disrespectful, and I'm gonna tell him that. Let me get my puppy dog up. Let's see, where is my puppy? You're gonna see some weird stuff on my screen for a second. What's up, Fluffy? Huh? What you doing, Fluff Fluff? Oh. Alright. I Alright, let's see what we got here. And so from what I'm seeing, he's trying to get me in, but apparently we are having some issues because my hull is just too low. Which I guess that would make me want to improve my hull. That's the problem with going to all these different servers. There's just so much you gotta do. Let's see. So it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get into there. Fluffy, what you doing, bro? Can I get some? He just got his nice fresh haircut. He hates it when I give him a haircut. Ain't that right, bro? Let's see. So we're probably going to see... Oh, in 5 minutes, we're probably going to start seeing some action over here. Because they've already got... Man, they're fast. Smart. I like what they're doing. And we got 30 minutes on this, so there's probably... So it's pretty good. So, yeah, I mean, like, it's really smart. So they've got the power. And they're... Oh, there we go. So there is a technique that we've been using on our server, for those of y'all that don't know me, is when you can surround a castle and prevent somebody from coming out. Now, what this person is doing, going in and out, just isn't smart, because every time you do that, when you actually attack, you lose some of your stamina, and it's just not the way to go. So in his case, I mean, honestly, the best thing to do, oh, there's someone coming, is to just teleport away, and so that you can have more freedom to do things. I don't know if they do rallies on this server. Let's see what we got going. Yeah, this is going to get ugly here soon. So if I were... So this is where I feel like these other alliances aren't playing a fair game, because I get that they're stronger, But these alliances actually do have the numbers, because BDM2 has their own thing going on over here, and for them to help would be a nice healthy march all the way over here. So at this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, these 4 alliances should be lining up to attack this, and they're not. So because they're not, this might be a little interesting coming up. Oh wow, they so they do rally. And it's interesting to look at these levels, because obviously, you know, with the new season, you got to level everything up. There were no deaths in this one though. Let's see what we got going. Now here is an actual rally. So yeah, they are doing rallies. Wow, 2 million power. Let's see what we got here. Ouch, that really, really hurts. And they're using a backsheet Emerus, which is pretty interesting that that would be the rally. I do wonder why. A lot of them are using backsheet Emerus. So this is good information to know. I might actually go post. So, and it was something that I told him. In a way I'm spying on this server, but considering that I'm 80 plus servers away, by the time we could possibly see these people, the game won't even look like it is now. But geez. If anyone's on and knows, do you know the reasoning behind a backsheet Emerus? Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's weird, isn't it? Like, let me look into that, I guess. So they're attacking here. So they're rallying all the way over here. Like, I'm a little confused. He's only got 20 million power. Now, normally I would be kind of curious why they're doing this, but at this point, I mean, you gotta remember, a lot of these people don't have their heroes all the way up, even the whales. I mean, it is the thing, you can't buy your way to increase levels. Sorry for not talking right now. Trying I'm still trying to figure out this whole rally thing that's going on. So for those of y'all who are just here, please give me a like, say hi. Zada X, the leader did confirm to me why they do it. It's Bakshi Emrys, and they say it's absolute the meta right now, which I'm curious why. I would love to know that, because I have a very strong stance right now on rallying people in season 1. I think some of you guys are aware of that, and my childish outburst about it as well. But come season 2, it's obviously different rules. It's going to be big alliances versus big alliances. I do think the smaller alliances will be saved from the rallies, because I just don't see the point on wasting actual losses on those things. So we'll see about that. So I think that one timer should have, oof, there it is. Let's see, what do we got now? We got 16 minutes till that goes off. So this is going to be a really interesting development in 16 minutes. And they're already here. But at this point, I do believe the other front, their timer is done. Yep. So there's going to be a lot more war popping off here, and that is what's happening. Let's see. So they're going to so they're not just going to do it, they're going to upgrade and attack these castles to move them. And for those of y'all just joining, it's an interesting march that they did. So this is BDM2, which is this color here. And the red is BDM main. And BDM main, they just went at it. I was trying to figure out what they were saying when they said 1 verse 6. They're not lying. They are actually taking on everything right here. And they are doing it by themselves, because this is a completely different front. But if we follow the path, they put some work in. They actually came from all the way over here. And so Frostia. So they started here, BDM, it looks like. Then you got BD3, BDM2, but BDM actually started up here, right? And so Frostia, then they put down their tower all the way down there. And then from there, both of them just absolutely exploded across the map. And what's good about this is, if you see, as these things open up, they're set up for that. They're set up for this. They are set up for a magma. This is still yet to be determined, but they will be set up for that when they get it. So I don't know how they're going to work out the logistics between the two. But let's see here. If we come over to here, so obviously their sites are going to be over here. And what's great about this setup, and it's a really good setup, is you do have these alliances. Let's see, GDO1. So this is one of the alliances that they're attacking now. Is GDO1. Obviously started over here, and they expanded this way. I mean, I'm sure they saw this other thing going on, but it looks like the magma was going to be a center point. But this is all independent of the Zolan area, because this area is completely shut off until Gate 2 opens. So once Gate 2 opens, we're going to see a completely interesting dynamic, because as of right now, I do think D&Q. Let me see, go. Yeah, D and Q is the big boys. Oh, no, 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 no. Sorry, D and S. Where's D and S? D and S. And this is actually where they started the game. So, they are at 4 billion. So, what happens when we have all of this go down and gate 2 is going to be the real question. I don't even know what's going up here, to be honest, and like what's going on, because honestly, on a well server, the wells are down here, so whoever wins this area overall, and this is a huge part of the map, but whoever wins this is going to win. And I think the final rewards, what is the final reward? It might be the dragon, but for us, for our server, I don't think it's the dragon. But yeah, just not much is going on there right now. So let's, geez, just look at this. This is amazing. "11 minutes, I'm sure we're gonna see some carnage." But if you look, while they're doing this, they're still coming over here doing things. And so this goes back to what I was saying earlier. I don't understand why NK, BLA, BLB, why are all of these alliances not combining? Like, who is this? GDO1. Why is GDO1? BDK, like, why are they not all uniting right now on a single front? You know? Because if they get this tower down, it's going to be ugly. Or if they can come around and take up here, it's going to be ugly. But the way it's looking, like, this isn't an unfair fight at all in any way, shape, or form. They could be more active. It is what it is. But if we go by power, this is not an unfair war. If anything, it really is BDM just taking it to a bunch of different alliances all at once. Yeah, I actually just don't understand why the other alliances aren't just grouping up on them. I had to talk a little bit of shit there. You're gonna be lazy, but... Ugh. Well. Just having a little fun here. Hey, 110. Yeah, I didn't even post this in the other servers yet. I don't know how they do it. There's obviously these chat bots that they can just like they'll stream and then it posts into all the different servers. I'm not quite sure how they do that. Because I'm sure I could have gotten a ton of views on this if that was the case. Yeah, like they keep saying it like, so like these streamers, what they do is they somehow like hit this bot and the bot goes into like the 100-something servers and automatically posts. It's interesting. I don't know my thoughts on that. I don't make money off this. I do this for fun, so I don't know if I quite want to take it that serious. Maybe if I was trying to make money from this, I would explore that. But man, I would need like millions of views. All right, awesome, Osama. Thank you. If y'all want to share this on other ones as well, like 109, I haven't posted it on 109 yet. Yeah. Yeah, Panda, if you're here, that is me. And you know what? The whole point of this game, and I know a lot of stuff is going on, is to war and this and that. But you do gotta ask yourself one thing. If you're just not having fun while playing this game, find another game. I don't know how else to say that, and I mean that in the nicest way. Main server and account. Yeah, I can switch over for 1 second. Give me. Let me see what the timer is on this, because I'm curious what's going to happen when this pops open. They got 4 minutes, so yeah, we got time. I love. I can be a troll, but I try not to troll. And part of the reason why is I've already got this image that I'm just like this mean person, and I don't quite understand it because I'm actually against a lot of the wars and stuff like that, and I'm against rallying, and but man, they're like part of the diplomatic chats that I've had to deal with is the simple fact of they're trying to say I'm this tyrant, and I'm like, I just want to get high. I just want to have fun, but here's my main. I don't know if there was something that you wanted to see. Oh, so pause currently. Okay, so now that I'm on my server, I do have to be careful with what I show, because obviously this is a little bit more information. But yeah, so I can do stuff like that for you. I just can't show personal chats on this server. Let's see, claim. And you know the funny thing is, I still haven't finished this. I just never saw the point of finishing this at all. I'm like 351st and I'm the strongest on the server. Like, who cares? Yeah, so we can do that real quick. Let me go to my heroes. Um, so as far as like Madeline, my Madeline is awakened. Um, let's see, my Kanara is awakened. Anyone that spends money, their Lilia should be awakened, I think, right? Emrys, he's going to be my next awakened one. I have him at 5-4, 5-3. Let's see. My Bakshi, I'm not going to, but I just saw all the people that how you guys are rallying on the Well server, and I'm starting to wonder if I have this kind of wrong, and I might need to put some there. My Thea, let's upgrade her as always. There's another upgrade. Let's see. Wow, I have 15 people watching. Guys, hit that like button. That's absolutely incredible. Let's see. Her, I'm adding coins as we speak every day, and I can level her up right now. So I'm also I'm a lazy well. I tend to just not do this for a long time. I don't know what people think, but I am telling you, the tankiest of all tanks is a Madeline Garwood. Yeah, Paul's, apparently from the information that I was given, and I think it was in my video that I am showing, the Emrys Bakshi is apparently the way to go. I don't know if that's for long range or if that's set up for closer, like if it's more for like rallying quickly. I don't know, and I think that's something I'm gonna have to figure out really quick. But my Garwood is at 4142. He's awakened at the moment. I don't use him, but he's awakened because I think you can just awaken him for free. Let's see. She's almost awakened. I'm just too lazy to do the Elena events. I do need more subscribers. I really do. Let's get those. Tell people you know. Tell your mama. Tell your da-da-da-da-da. I don't know. Tell people. And the problem I do run into when I go to other I only go to certain servers, so I don't like spread out and do. And I am just starting this, and I am just starting doing more of this type of stuff. So I think the followers will come. But then I guess these players don't matter. But you also said you wanted to see my artifacts as well. Let's see. Oof. Ain't nothing wrong with some gifts. Let's claim. I guess I can do that later in case people don't want their names shown. Let's see. So if I go to my things, here is my... I think I have all the relics that are available at the moment. I did. So we just got the event today for... Let's see. Which event was today? This one. The Visage of the Sanctus. I'm thinking about making this another level higher during the Forge. I just posted a video about an hour ago on the Forge of Light and on me doing that. So if you want to go look, check out that video as well. But they're all decently high. Let's see. Phoenix Eye is a 3. I have this at 5. I have that at 5. I have that at 4. Level 3. Level 5. Level 2. I think I just got another one of these ones. But that's level 2. That's level 5. So my Madeline is... I can't wait to use some Madeline next season because she is going to be some fun. So I got my Madeline. I just got that today. Max your Emrys and Bakshi. Yeah, I think... So Emrys was already the plan to max. and I'm on, that's the route that I'm actually working on this second, I guess. You know, like, he'll be maxed by season 2, and I think some players would understand why. There's nothing like a good cavalry to just go fuck with people. And that is the bad side of me. But I only do it to the enemy. I don't do it to just random people. But let me keep going. I have Springboard at 3. I have Geomancy at 4. Royal Punishment at 1. This is at 3. I have this at 2. I don't see the point of this. I don't know if Breath of the Forest is useful in your stronghold. But so some of these I can level up even further, but I'm holding on to those cards. Heart of Kamashi is level 4. Staff of the Prophet is 4. Terrifying Infernal. I only did this one just because I didn't have it, so I just added it. And then a lot of the any whale, to be honest, any whale is going to have all of this completely maxed up. Yeah, I know it's expensive, but then like, and so for you guys that are watching, don't forget you want to get all of these to at least level 30 so that you can get your packs. And those packs, anything that is time limited, they are worth the money. Is how I look at it. But like, so like, yeah, so I'm sitting on all this right now, so that when I can start going, level 5 and level 6, I can start dropping these cards on it as well. And then, because you're going to lose all this, but I'm going to keep that, and I'm going to keep all of these. But this is obviously the most important, crucial things right here. And if I go to my, where's it at? And so, yeah, so my Emrys, so I'm on 41 right now. My Emrys is going to go up. I can probably make him higher. But, someone put me on some really good stuff, and I've been really working on these bad boys. Anytime I see them available in the shop, I've been buying them. And I think that's really helpful to me personally. But yeah, I am actually, let's see where I'm at on the server right now. Rankings. Oh, Daka's ahead of me right now. So Daka and I tend to go back and forth. As of right now, I think he and I are the only true whales. Because there is, for those of you that are aware, once you get above like 55 million, it's hard to get power. So the only way to get power is just straight troops. And when you look at that aspect, I'm like 25 million above the next person, 30, like, so one way to look at it is like I have more T5 than all the other T5s put together. And in Daka the same thing. Daka would have more T5s than all the other players put together. So that's how we look at it right now. So like, we actually went into a war where I just did that math, and I just burnt troops just to burn the troops because I knew we had them, It was a really good decision. But let me go back to the main purpose of me being here today, and that's to go back to this war because I think it's a really cool war that's going on. Yeah, so here, Nathan, I'll show you my troops. I can just geez, look at all these messages already. Let's see, where's it at? Legions. Yeah, I can literally just war forever at this point. I'm at 3.7, which is higher than my target. My targets aren't power. My targets are what do I want to do in the game. And because of the increase in troop capacity, my goal was to have at least 3 full marches of each. And as of right now, with the 250 rule, I have 3 full marches, except for the Celestials and the Vestials. But I'm not really stressing that at this point because I have extras of other. I will probably be sitting at 3.8 million T5s by the time we go into server merge. So yeah, whatever war we go into, I'm not gonna lie, I do some of the craziest tactics, and people will talk shit to me in game and be like, he doesn't know what he's doing. They don't realize I just have the troops to burn. I'm just burning troops, trying different things just to see what it looks like. And the people that are in my alliance, they know what I'm doing because I tell them ahead of time. But I need to add more servers because I could probably get more followers and I could probably get more people if I were to actually like do more with this. But guys, if you haven't subscribed, please hit the like button. We currently have more people watching than I have likes, and I don't know the dynamics of everything, but I do know that that kind of stuff does matter. But let's go back to this because I think we're about to see all hell break loose at the moment. But let's see what we got here. Yeah, so I was actually allowed to go into the top alliance, but unfortunately due to restrictions of the zones I can't. But this is where it's about to get interesting right now, I think. Is it here? Let's see. So I think at this point NK has maybe given up. What are they doing? Oh, why do I have an at? Panda, I see you, bro. But alright, so let's go back to this real quick with a quick overview. So right now, BDM2 is slightly smaller than the other alliance that they're with. I don't think I can like, let me see. So I would have to go to Sophrostia. Let me see. I don't think I have one. Because like if I try to relocate, it says Alliance territory only. Oh, so is this like a luck of the draw? Let me see. Maybe then. Let's see if I can get a beginner TP in your bag. Yeah, I got like beginner's relocation. Anywhere in this region. Let's see, this will be scrapped. Alright, well let's see what my luck is then. Oh, no shit. Bro, pause. And y'all are fucking brilliant. So, in my alliance, I am not the brains behind the operation. I got it. Yeah, that's fucking amazing. So I think I'm now in Sophrostia, right? Oh, this is pretty cool. So I guess when he comes on, he'll be able to invite me, and I think it'll be pretty cool. That's when I'm gonna have to put my camera, my dog picture to hide the comments again. Because at that point, I don't want to... How do I put this? I don't want any information to be given out. Bro, that's actually brilliant. No, like... you don't even realize, like, people don't even realize the leadership, and I'm trying to say this as nice as possible, they get on me a lot because they're like, Mike, how come you haven't done this? Mike, how come you haven't done that? And I'm like, because I don't know about these things. I literally completely forgot about that. All right, so anyways, now that I'm over here, let me... I am curious. Oh, because now we have a little thing down. Oh yeah, it's on. Look at this. So they're currently attacking BLA at 1 billion power. What is going on here? GDO 1. See, I don't... So GDO 1, if you're on here, I don't really know what's going on with you guys, because you got 2.2 billion power. You are the equivalent. So I'm trying to follow this trail of what's going on, because in this war, I would say that this is the biggest letdown that's going on right now. And I'm not trying to, like I said, this is an unbiased, because I don't know any of what is going on per se, but I'm looking at people with troops out. Let me collect these presents. Hell yeah. Like I'm looking at the alliance, and like, you're farming. I mean, you got people just chilling. You got all these people farming. You have all these people... Like, you've got all of this going on, right? While you have a 1 versus 6 going on. So it's a little confusing from that perspective, why you guys are just letting like BDM is doing this by themselves, you know. Like, you can at least say BDLA is like they're still fighting at least. GD, like, I don't know, it's kind of ugly.
My lord, you have joined an alliance.
And just like that, I'm in a powerhouse of alliance. You know what? Let me do my part. Let me hit the help button.
With my lord.
Guys, if there was a way to legit pay to skip all this shit,
tap the arrow button in the upper.
I don't care. Alright. Alright, so back to what we were saying. Let's go back to this war. I have a feeling in like, I kind of want to go back to this in one day, and in one day's time, see, on Discord, hey pause, you're gonna have to message me on Discord. I don't think you have, let me see. No, and feel free to like not watch this video, then watch it, not watch it, watch it, because apparently that also, the way Farlight looks at things is they look at your like total things, total talks. So feel free to chat in here. I don't care what the hell you guys talk about. Fuck, like, well, don't make it appropriate, but you know. But yeah, like, this is gonna get really fun, and man, I can't wait to start streaming season 2, because I think it's gonna be absolute anarchy. I guess my biggest take, chat. All right, Pauls, I got you. My biggest take in all this is going to be, obviously, I think I'm gonna get involved in this war. Obviously, okay, so I wouldn't do this if I could make a difference, but I can make it. I can't. I think I'm gonna send a war course. And this is why I like to do this. This is just fucking fun. I'm gonna see if I can teleport to the front lines. Let's see where I can get a spot up in this thing. Can I teleport right there? That'll be fucking funny. Oh, motherfuck yeah. I literally teleport. Yo, it's on. I'm gonna attack. Who should I attack? I don't even think I have anything to attack with. I do. Let me limit this though, because I actually want to maintain neutrality. So it's fucking on. They don't want none of this. Let's see. See, this is where I'm just gonna have fun for y'all that are watching. Who's fighting? Is anybody fighting? You know what? I'm gonna protect these people. It's on. I'm protecting them. I don't know what they're gonna do without me, so we're gonna come over here. They need my protection. I'm giving you some protection. Sometimes you just can't write shit. What happens if I attack? Well, I just die immediately if I try and attack this castle. I'm gonna rally a castle. They're gonna be like, what the hell is he doing? They're gonna be like, this dude is high. And my response is, I'm not high yet. I'm trying to find where the fighting is at, because I'm gonna go there. Oh, is someone scouting me? They are. Look, that's like their other alliance. They're probably going, what the hell? Yeah, you know they're gonna get that scout report and go, what? Well, because you know now I gotta do something. Let me see something real quick. How do I go? Oh yeah, hold on, never mind. Alliance. Members, right? Do they even have anyone close to my power? Nope. I'm the only... I'm all by myself. I'm blue. I can't believe nobody's attacking me. I think they're scared. We can do like a game within a game, right? Like I'm just gonna hide in here and run from anyone that comes around. Let's have some fun with this. I'm gonna try and put my troops in the middle of all this, so if they do try and come and get me, they're gonna have to go through all this. Oh, look at this. Why are they still scouting me? I wonder if they think my no Hold on, I am curious. What would my they trying. They dude, they have got to be scratching their head right now. Look at I almost I almost want to just like attack shit so that my troops are like down to like 1.
Just begun. May the frost consume
Is it gonna let me attack at 5? Like, does this even damage 5 level 1 troops?
The road before us is clear.
Now I'm curious where I would be right now, actually. Let me see if the rankings will show it. Let's see, rankings, personal power. Okay, so obviously these numbers are a little skewed because of the fact that people are in war. I mean, as of right now, I guess I would be in, what, 9th place? But, like, if I go in here... 80, is he even fighting? Let's see, 87. Yeah, like he was at 108. He's down like 30 million power. Dragon Army, more info. DNS, anyone from DNS is probably... Wow. Let's see. He's at 86. I don't know. Maybe I would be a little bit higher, but I think when you put everybody together, I would definitely only be like 18th or 19th. But still, I mean, considering this is the well server, I'll take that.
And fight each other.
Do you think they'll attack me if I build? Dude, they're trying to scout me from all over. Jeez. I'm just supervising, that's all I'm doing. For you guys watching, I was invited here to supervise. I don't know what to say. I think they're doing a good job. But let's take a look at the fronts real quick. Yeah, Robin, So if you look at the fact that if you do 0 speed ups, right? If you do 0 speed ups, you can build, let's see, 1,600 troops a day times, we'll just say times 4 because it does take longer than a day. What is that? 48. So 10,000. I gain about 16,000, 16,000, I gain about 60,000 strength a day, and that's if I don't use a single speed up to include to not include anything. Let me pull out a calculator real quick. Does anyone know how much further ahead they are than us? Can anyone answer that? Because that would be like a good indication, I think. Oh, that's a really good fucking point. See, you guys are way fucking smarter than me. Yeah, I'm curious. I have 71 on mine. Let's see. Guys, I don't even understand the VIP system. Y'all would fucking flip out if y'all see how much VIP coins I'm sitting on because I can't use them. But I would say that... Is Panda on here right now? Panda, if you're on here... Yeah, you see this, right? I'm fucking them up with my one troop. Get it. Get it. So they're only 20 days ahead of us? But still, I can use that. So they're 20 days ahead. Oh, no, they're 25 days ahead. So let's see, calculator. 25 times 60. So, assuming I did nothing all day, every day, and I didn't fast forward anything, that would put me at about 92, 93 million on this server. So, yeah, I think it's safe to say that I'd probably be around 95 to 100 million. Because I am sure, like, so I'm kind of done spending money for a little bit, but I keep saying that, and they keep catching me with these damn deals, like the Forge thing. Oh, look at that! I just killed something. I'm so proud of myself.
I will not fail my calling.
Aww. They got me as a VIP guest. Look at that. I'm blushing. But now that they've just destroyed that, so let's see what we got going on. Are they, so they're building, right? So they're upgrading here. It's such a weird, it's a weird layout because of how, like, how do I put this? Like how this one thing is touching so many different zones. Like, it's kind of, I wonder if they're just not even worried about these guys. I mean, they got 1.5, see, this is what I don't get. Like, this alliance has 1.5 billion power, but they're just like sitting there. That person came out of the wrong. Jeez. And you know, another thing that's, and this is something that, you know, like C did really good. We were really good about not going back into our castles each and every single time. Are they rallying? $16 million power. So yeah, so on this server, rallying is a thing. It's not shunned upon because it is war. And for those of y'all that are from 109, and I know we have, like, personally, I have a strict against rallying, but season 2, that's not on the table. So you do have okay, so you got BDM 2 came through here. BDM 1 came through here. This is obviously going to be a shared castle. So BDM BDM 3 has made it this far. So it really looks like they have all their alliances grouped. I'm curious how that's going to work out, though, because of the fact that there's just so much less magmas. I think that becomes an interesting thing because of that. Because that's going to be an issue we're going to have to solve with 109. Like, what do we do? So, for example, like the sea, you know, the sea as we know it has 4, 5, you know, 2, like the big sea, Black Pearl, the Atlians, but what do we do when we merge and there's just not all these behemoths to go around? I'm going to find that real interesting, and it's something that I do want to watch with this, because as of right now, like, as you can see, all of these behemoths are just not available. So when you take that into effect, Let me look and see here. Who owns it? So BDM owns this. BDM2 owns here. BDM owns this one. So it looks like BDM has the majority of the behemoths, which would make sense if they're going to be the top, you know, like the top. Guys, like and subscribe. Pretty please. Yeah, and yeah, this is the big boy server, like the really big boy server. Robin, which I'm curious how that is for that season since no behemoths. Like, okay, well, so Robin, right now it's ever growing because they all did start with 40, and I don't really know how they started over here, but I can tell you. So the biggest alliance, so the whale. So I mean, there's a lot of whales on this server. Let's be honest here. But if we come over here, right, to the whale server, like the real whale. Let me zoom in a little bit more. They're at 4 billion, right? They're at 121 slots. And I would assume that as of right now, they're the biggest. Because, I mean, if you look at their power, you got 127, 155, 91, 71, 54, 76, 78, 90, 64, 40. It just goes on and on. 100 million, 137 million, 67 million. I don't even think they recruit at this point. Like I honestly, like, they don't have anyone that's going to be low, and if they do, it's probably because they know them per se. And I can't read this, so I can't tell you what it says, but okay, so they got 121. They started off in Zolan like us. But let's see. So now this is where they started the game at. I've been monitoring it since the very beginning. There was a city. Let me see. I don't know where the town is at. Yeah, so the way they started was there was a town to start. I don't know why it's not here. Maybe they go away. I don't know. Let me see what's going on. So apparently we do have some fighting for once. So even on this server, T5s do matter. It obviously... So for those of you that aren't aware and are from other servers, I was the only T5 for a long time. And yeah, I'm actually in the alliance with Chiz. That just randomly happened. I didn't even know that this was the server he was on. It just happened randomly. I just came here because it was the whales. They were about to go to they were all about to hit the season, like the next season. Like, look at this. This is just insane. And this is another alliance, NV. I don't even know where they're at. I could be wrong, but like, this guy's obviously kind of strong. BDM. Whoever this is, he's pretty strong. Skyline. Because he has taken some hits. And that was pretty smart. If you see, he did it up high. So the bonuses and everything for that, for being up high, that was actually a really good move. Where is he coming from? I don't know, but okay, but back to over here. So if we go back to the big boys, right? the really big boys. They started here, but then the D&Q, the D&Q, DSJL, they set up all of these. And they were all set up almost from the very beginning. And they all start with 40. So it was like 40, 40, 40, 40. But then it's kind of slick. So since this is basically all family, what they were starting to do is they were wrapping it. It's starting to get like really full, but they were wrapping around each other. And like for this example right here, they're just building just to build because, you know, you need space for your members and whatnot. But now that so these two alliances can't fight each other. So they're now exploding. As you can see, they're exploding up into here. And they're doing some really big boys. They have, like, I guess, so from what I can see right now, no one wanted a part of any of this. Let me see, what alliance is this? DNA. So yeah, so honestly, if you're in DNA, the big wells, you're kind of bored, it kind of looks like, because you're not really doing a lot of fighting. But I mean, who would want to go against this alliance? I mean, let's just be really honest. So if I were to forecast what's going to go on forward, these guys down here are going to have to figure out who's the best, and they're going to have to come together to go against DNS, because DNS is just straight farming. They're not having to do much at all to be, you know, so they're not taking real losses, they're not taking anything, and they're already the strongest alliance. So my guess, and for those of y'all in DNS like that are here from this server, that would be my guess. But man, this is just insane. And you know me, I can't sit by.
What a brilliant idea.
I gotta get on that action. I think someone must have killed me because I could have swore I already had him out. Get it, boy. Yeah, so yeah, Nathan, and that's why I came over here, was one, to help us prepare for season 2. Because I am a firm believer in what the producer said. Power doesn't, I think power is less important than diplomacy this next season. This is the well server, Nightfall. This was server 32, but now it's super server 11, I think is what it's called. And it looks like they're rallying this guy. They're rallying. Let's see, 65.5. So yeah, this is something that we don't really see on our server yet. But this is a full-on rally. And they've been doing, yeah, no, so to have gotten an account here, you would have had to have done it before the server merge. I literally did it with like 4 hours to spare, and I was able to get in that time. It looks like they have some more rallies coming. Is that right? Yeah, so he just lost a good little chunk of power. Let me look in the video and see if I can see how much power he just lost. He lost 1.5 million. He was at 65. And he's got 64 million power, which means he does have T5s. He did gain a chunk of merits, but I mean, you can't replace, you know, dead troops is one way to put it. And yeah, they're, you can see it coming. They got more rallies coming. It's interesting because, like I said, I've never really seen the rally aspect of things. For you guys that are new here, please hit like, please subscribe. I do this for free. And if anyone ever doubts that, I can show you. I don't make a single penny from this. Share this link with other people. And I'm going to try and put out more videos. And like I said, like Chisgol on this server, he's put out a lot of good stuff, you know, about like what to do in certain things. But so I don't need to make videos like that. You know, if you look at my videos are slightly on a different kind of take. And it's not numerically based per se. And then like this video right here, this is check the ranks of the super server. Who are you looking for? I'm the only one attacking. Yeah, so Nightfall, I actually have a lot of footage, like a lot of footage. But my time is also limited, is a way to put it. Man, I've got some really cool stuff, and I might get to it one day when I have the chance to do it. Well, that's thug life right there. That's all I gotta say. That is thug life. In the middle of a massive war, I'm fucking up this tower. But yeah, they let's take a look. So he is obviously one of the more stronger players. And it looks, yeah, Nightfall. I'm free. Bro, how long? I've been attacking this bitch for a while. They ain't even touched me. That's when you know you're scared. But Nightfall, yeah, I'm free basically any evening. I get off work at 5:30. I get home around 6. So like any evening basically. I just would need to know like an advanced time, and I'm Eastern Standard Time. Oh, and for those, so for if you are looking, right now this castle is not enclosed, so he could get out. If you take a look at it, so the best way to see when you're surrounding a castle is you actually zoom out and look at your things. And this is something I want to make a video on too, is the physics dynamics of everything. With that element, it does change things. Like I have a short, if you look at my shorts, you'll see a video where I used physics dynamics in a small space to try and save one of my troops, and it worked out pretty good. Yeah, I am sure the other alliances are going, what the fuck just happened? Like, there is no way I should be sitting here killing. Like, there's just no way. Like, they could just surprise attack something. So they are they are really confused right now. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, they are they rallying him again? Let's see. Not yet. I'm curious what's going to happen with this next rally. But it does go to show you that you can rally a well. There's no doubt about that in my mind, but the question is, do the rewards and the risks, like, how do they weigh on each other? Because currently, as of right now, like on my server, where there's really just no one as strong as me, because you can look at Daka and say, well, Daka's a little bit stronger, but anyone that's around the servers of our group, they know that he doesn't really do much. Like, he doesn't even help his own alliance, so it's like, what kind of weld is he? You know, when he fights, it's very limited. You never see him doing these long sessions of fights, and he hits the farmers. So they got another rally going on right now. I am awfully curious to see, like, these are good. But then when it comes to, like, say, so for example, when you know I'm sitting on 3.7 million T5s and all the rest of the server T5s don't even equal that, right? Would you rally me knowing that you're gonna literally just potentially devastate your T5s, and then I would have, like, what, you lose 10%? So, like, I would lose 370,000. That still puts me at like 3.4 million T5s, and then you're left with basically next to nothing. That's assuming you can even get a full rally of T5, which they can't, you know, because you can only send so many per person. There's not enough T5s to even do a full rally against someone like me. Yeah, but, like, so in that perspective, on this server, they do have the ability to kind of fill out, and I'm gonna try, if they post it, I will see if I can get a report on that. Let me see. We'll see if they give it to me. They don't have to, because obviously I'm not really a part. Oof, he just went down even more. He just lost another 1.5 million, so he's losing 1.5 million each WAP. Yeah. And once again, they're doing it with a backsheet Emrys. I'm not gonna. No. So they won't allow me to join. So I don't know if you were watching the comments, but they're actually, even them, right? They're trying to fill these rallies with the highest level people. Because you don't want to rally a T5 with T4s. That's just stupid. I wish I could see. Okay, we can. 4, so there's a 5, 4, 4, 4, 4. Maybe not the best. He's got some 5s. Let's see. Yeah, that's kind of like what it's looking like so far. But I think obviously it's a little more effective. Let's see, so they rallied. Yeah, so they actually took more deaths than him. So they took 48,000 deaths to his 33 deaths. Yeah, so they can rally him because that's 66 million, and it looks like they're going to rally him again. At 66 million, he just doesn't. I mean, he's. How do I put? So when I look at what a well is, right? My definition of a well is just slightly different than what a lot of people say, because a lot of people are like, well, if you got 4.5 or if you got T5 unlocked, that's a well. But I'm going to counter that and say, yeah, but until you have troops to back it up, are you really a whale? You know, especially now with the whole Madeline defending against a 4.5 is just devastating. Even our 4.5s have realized this. Who is coming in? So yeah, so going into next season, I personally just don't see me getting rallied ever. Unfortunately, what a smart alliance would do is you would start rallying the lower level players or the beginner T5s, right? Because you're devastating everything that they just worked for. And so like I said, this is really good dynamics of everything. Yeah, wait till our names next season. I think we're changing all of our names for next season. That should be funny. But this is why... Oh, someone killed me, the motherfuckers. Yeah, getting rallied in the first place, I would probably say, isn't the best idea. Let me see what we got here. He thinks I'm done attacking this thing? Shit. And you know what the guy doesn't even realize is, like, he just had to use 10 stamina on one troop. So It's damned if you do attack me, damned if you don't. Are these more rallies? I'm confused. Hold on. No. Oh, they're rallying this guy again. Jeez. I think he's at 70 million. Yeah, and I'm curious. Yeah, so I'm also curious, like, would they ever hit someone with 150 million power? Scout the guy who's being RSL. I don't understand. Rallied? Oh, can I? I don't think I have mana.
Scouting isn't in my scouting.
Yeah, I can't scout. But like I said, it's simple mathematics. Hold on, so why didn't you swarm? Why are y'all swarming? I don't understand. Jeez. He's now down to 60 million. Now, obviously his power will go back up because not all of this are losses. But if you think about it, man, he's losing legitimately a day's worth of troops. So they said they rallied someone that was 140 million last season. They said they will never do it again. Alright, here's the report. That wasn't quite as much.
What a brilliant idea!
The road before us is clear. Let the yoke fall from our shoulders.
You know what I'm just realizing? I don't even have enough heroes to do more than 2. Oh no, is it because my city level is so small that I can only do 2 legions?
I'm not afraid. Thank you for playing Call.
The road before us is clear.
Yeah, they're not gonna stop until I guess they got him 0.
I'm not afraid.
Let me survey our surroundings. Everyone, I can tell your every move.
I see endless possibility.
Yeah, I don't get why you would leave your castle there. It's just beyond me. He's now down to 56.
Come in.
Yeah, but like, this has been like, so I've been streaming for 2 hours and that's when I noticed, but this has been going on longer than that. So it's like, at what point do you like, I just feel like that's just bad play. I can't believe they still keep hitting me. Yeah, because for him, okay, so for them to get to this guy, right? They came from all the way, look where they're coming from. They came from like all the way, and then they've been just like, this has been a slow process here. Like, you just don't put up towers. So maybe he was under the impression that they weren't just going to get here. But this could also go into why this alliance is just... Dude, this alliance... Let me see. They've got 2.3 billion power, and they're just letting their freaking whale get pounded. Like, they got a 92 million, a 78 million, a 60 million, 61 million, 63 million, 66 million. So they have all these high level players. They could be like another 60, like they could be helping with this somewhat, but this just goes like when you see like selfishness. Some players just don't want to take losses for other people, but it's like, so what do you think's going to happen when this guy comes back and he's like, where the hell is all my shit? And so look, they're talking like he's losing thousands of dollars, yeah. Because once they get past these mountains, this is kind of like good game after that. Like, there's just nothing. Because right here you have like 4 or 5 alliances touching. But once they get like, so once they knock, so they're going to put these 2 towers down, right? And then once they spread, it then just becomes like a 1v2.
coming.
It's funny, even their own members are coming on going, what the hell? So apparently this is one of the attacks. So this is really good because I just don't know. Like, so you don't swarm it until it's red.
I can tell your every move. What a brilliant idea.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy. Jeez, they're really getting them now.
I can tell your every move.
I wonder if he's out of troops now. They just changed it to loot pinata. Oof, 2.4 million. Look at that.
Attacking other lords, your deployed legions. Also, attacking other lords' city, your deployed legions can die in battle, and there is no way to. Also, we can't attack the cities of other lords.
Come in.
No. No. outside. What, Fluffy?
Greg's idea.
The road before us is clear.